Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe 50th anniversary 1/18 scale Lady Jaye action figure. This version of Lady Jaye was released in the 50th anniversary 2-pack. She came packaged with the Baroness. So let's going to take a look at the figure. Lady Jaye is wearing her black baseball cap. She has dark brown hair. She should be lighter for Lady Jaye. Her eyes are painted okay. She has pink lips. Pretty decent nose sculpt. Overall, not too bad. She has a light brown harness that's connected to her belt. She has a silver belt buckle, a pouch on this side, and on the back is connected to her backpack, a very small backpack, but it's a all one piece. It's just all, this whole harness or loadout is removable. She has a green jumpsuit on. She has a silver zipper down the center. She has all knee pads, has all darker green on it. She has black gloves and she has black boots. Overall, it is pretty good for the Lady Jaye character. Some nice sculpting for the pants. Not too bad. Looks good. Take a look at the articulation. Her head is on a ball joint. Does barely move at all down. Nothing up. Just a tad bit side to side. Not much. Rotates 360. Arms on the ball joint. Rotates 360 all the way around. On both sides. We have pretty good up. Arms will raise straight out like so. Pretty good range there. Her wrists rotate 360 all the way around, and she has bendable elbows. Fortunately, these arms do not give you a 90-degree bend. That one's, well, that one's pretty good. This one, no. This one's cut a little better here than this side. Yeah, so on this one you get, I'll give it to her on that arm. So she has some chest articulation right here. So we have a crunch. Goes back. We have some side to side. We have a waist swivel, 360 if you like. She does sit very well. Spreads her legs like that much. And on the side, she has double jointed knees, 90 and then greater with the second joint. Her feet do pivot down. They pivot up and also a 360 rotation. Overall, not too bad sculpt for Lady Jaye. The arms could have been a little better. Her wrist also, I think we forgot to talk about, just rotates 360. They're just on a peg system. So that's going to be unfortunate for this figure because she comes with a lot of great accessories. So let's start looking at those accessories. First off, she has this black rocket launcher. You can break this into two pieces if you like. Just store it in a container or carry. The barrel is drilled out. It's pretty good. She has a backpack that holds 4 rockets. Unfortunately, you have to remove this harness to get to the peg hole to put this on her back. So you have to kind of choose between what look you want. Do you want the harness look, or you take this off to put that on? And these just pop right out. So you get 4 of these little rockets. And what that's for is you can stick them right into the front of the launcher. They kind of stop with a bit sticking out. They're not spring loaded, so you have to do it manually, which I'm okay with because I'm not a fan of the spring loaded rocket firing rocket launchers or any kind of other gimmicks that they actually offer, backpacks that fire. So this is more realistic. I think it looks fantastic. This is how she holds it. She holds it pretty good for having that limited wrist articulation and elbow articulation. Alright, let's take a look at some other accessories. This is probably one of the coolest weapons that she comes with. I love the black and green. Kind of gives it some ownership to Lady Jaye. This looks fantastic. Very nicely sculpted. Nice paint. Has a rocket launcher here on the bottom. She has a scope. She has a lot of loadout on this gun. It's very cool. So this is kind of like my fear I had. There's that limited articulation in the elbow and the wrist. She's not going to hold it at the greatest poses, but it does look fantastic with her. Definitely a different shade green than what's on her outfit. Looks really good. She also comes with this weapon. Black with a little brown clip. Has a front grip on there. Very cool. Nice weapon. And we have the same problem with this weapon. It's a fantastic weapon. Would have been awesome, but the lack of articulation. And her arm's kind of short. Here, you can't get it to even hold the front grip. But that's what she looks like holding the weapon. Here she has a speared weapon. Two-tone. AJ is known for her spears, but this is more like a projectile spear that she doesn't use in the cartoon. She usually has throwing spears. She does have a little more difficult holding this weapon due to that articulation than she did with the rocket launcher for some reason. That's kind of how she holds that. Here she comes with this submachine gun. Pretty cool. Has a clip that extends through the handle. Large silencer and a scope on it. Here she is holding the weapon. Kind of looks awkward with her. It's not really the best weapon for this figure in my opinion. But she can hold it if you like this design and weapon. Next she has another submachine gun. This one has more of a clip in the front, little foregrip scope, and she has a silencer that is removable. Pretty cool. This one kind of looks a little better, a little smaller, a little more practical for her. Not too bad. I do like this one for the most part. Then she comes with a machete. It's a black blade, black handle. Pretty cool. Here she is holding it. It's kind of loose in her hand a little bit, but she can hold it pretty good. She also comes with two smaller blades. These are actually hard to hold on to because they're so small. Handle's a little thicker on these than the machete. They're all pretty nice knives, just done in black plastic. And here she is holding the two knives. Looks pretty good. Ready for a knife fight with the Baroness. She does have her figure stand, gold painted G.I. Joe logo, codename Lady J on the front. Not too bad. And then we have her file card. Covert Operations, codename Lady J, 50th anniversary logo. Her bio. I'll hold this for about 5 seconds so you guys can pause and read it. That way you can find out more about Lady J. Pretty cool. Okay, there she is with all her accessories. She comes with a lot of them. Overall impressions. It's a decent figure for Hasbro. Wish arms a little bit. It don't have to be really different. Just a little better articulated, better range. Different wrists would have been nice for this figure, especially having all these accessories. So overall, she's pretty good. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.